You guys, what is up? It is I, the Concrete Catwalk. Those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I love all things thrift, vintage, new, nearly new, estate sailing, you name it. I love it. To my catwalkers, mwah, welcome back to a new video this Sunday. Those of you who are newly subscribed, thank you so much for coming along together on this journey. Let's jump into this. I'm just going to take it from the top, just based upon the title. The reason why I have not been consistent in posting is because I am going through some things, not bad things. Because of the fact that they are so involved, I don't have a lot of time to sit down and chat with you guys like I have in the past. That doesn't mean that that's not going to happen again. It just means I need time in order to be able to do some things that I'm working on in the background, to be able to freely do that when I want, because you guys deserve that from me. And I want to be able to effectively do what I want to do on my channel because I want to do it on my channel, not because I have to worry about these things going on behind the scenes. The closer I get to the finish line, I'll be able and ready to sit down and tell you everything. Just give me some time. I'm almost there. I thought I was going to sit down and share with you guys some pickups because I've been picking up little things here and there. One thing that I did want to get into, I get a lot of questions from people about where I get things from, how I find things. And I also get questions about how I ended up where I am in this part in my life, the ability to do some things that I'm able to do. I specifically want to target this video to those of you who are younger, who are sitting in your 20s and 30s, and maybe if you're even in your early 40s. I want to target this towards you guys, but specifically to those of you who are in your 20s and 30s and you're trying to build. So I'm going to calm down. Let me take a deep breath and say this with all due respect. I think when people go online and they see people who are living this big, fabulous, I'm traveling, I'm doing everything, I'm buying everything, I've got this going on, I'm building this, I'm building that kind of life, you all don't see all the things that go on behind the scenes that accumulate to the point in time that that particular person or persons are sitting at where they're able to do those things. Now follow me because there's a lot going with this and I don't want you to take this as a criticism, or it's because it's not. It's words of empowerment and I think it's important. And I know for me in my journey when I was in my 20s and 30s, and I was seeing so many people with all of these things, and they were doing these things, and they were traveling, and they were this, and this is, you get a delusion in your head where you feel like you are not doing everything in your power because those things aren't happening or you aren't able to do those things for yourself. And I'm here to tell you something because I'm keeping this real. I wanted to share more so the actualities, the realities of the journey to get to the point where you really can do these things for yourself. The bottom line is it's not a race. It's something that it takes time for you to put yourself in a place when you can do those things for yourself, but you can't run and rush to do it. I've been in the situation where it's like a looking glass. You're gauging yourself based upon what people have, what they're doing, and you're saying to yourself, I'm not enough because I haven't gotten there and I should be here. It is not about comparison. It is not about looking at someone and trying to emulate their life. You do not know the struggles that they went through. You do not know the journey that that person went on. You don't know the mountain that they had to climb. You definitely don't understand and know that just because they're at the top of the mountain doesn't mean that they failed when they were in their initial attempts, first, second, third, fourth time, fifth time's charm, and I finally got there. And just because you're there doesn't mean that you're going to stay there, because life, what? Life ebbs and flows. Good things happen, bad things happen. Life is a big equalizer, as you're going through it, when you hit those difficult spots, a lot of times people don't tell you that they've had, I'm just going to keep it 100, disasters. Things happen. I've had things happen in my life where I thought there was no way I was going to be able to climb out of said pit or hole, survive to the point where I'm going to be able to do the things that I want to do for myself. I want to go to Paris. I want to travel here. I want to do this. And all those things came true. Yes, they did. But they came true at the time and point in life that they were meant to. It came with a journey. It came with going through situations, getting to the other side, and then realizing, oh, I have the ability to do this. I can go ahead and do this comfortably for myself. You 20s and 30s who, especially in this climate, with the way the economy is, economics are, the cost of things are expensive. Everything, food, cars, clothes, homes, necessity things, basic things are so expensive. But I promise you this, if you take the time, no matter what you are doing, and you put the emphasis on you, meaning put you first, always bet on you, always put money aside for you, always make sure that in the event that there is an emergency that you can have 50, 100, 2, 3, 4, $500 set aside for yourself. And even if it's not an emergency, a rainy day fund and an emergency fund to me are two different things. Emergencies, oh, I got a flat tire, I need to fix it, I got it. Rainy day fund is something where if in the event you decide you want to buy a house, that's a rainy day fund. That's something where you can say, hey, let me pull $5,000 out of here and take a vacation. But I'm saying to you, 20s and 30s, set yourself up based upon what is realistic for you to do. Don't get on social media and look at people and think that they are doing better than you are, because a lot of times that is not the case. One thing that I decided over the course of posting videos and showing things and everything was I had to be honest with myself and say, hey, I love the things that I have, but I'm exhausted with just showing that one side of everything. Oh, this is this and this is this and let me tell you something. The journey to get to this point is one that I truly appreciate. Life is something that you have to live. It can't be done on camera. It can't be done in comparison. It has to be done based upon you living in the reality of what is. If you don't have the financial ability to do something right now, it's okay. If you don't have the ability to travel the way you want to travel, day trips, something short, something enjoyable. It doesn't have to be all the way across the world at this point in time. It doesn't have to be. Be in competition with no one. The only person that you have to be concerned about is yourself. Once you take that stress off of worrying about, am I doing enough? Let that go and live your life. Go and have a coffee. Go sit by the water. Go enjoy the beach. Do those things that are going to what? Re-energize you. Those things that are going to make you appreciative of where you are at this current point in time. I kid you not. As much as I love sharing things with people, I love my downtime. I love the quiet resolve of being able to just sit by myself, read a book, have some coffee, cook a grand meal for myself or for some friends who are coming over, going out, meeting my friends offline, and just being. Life in and of itself, it's a great experience. It really is. But it's not about how fast that you can arrive at a certain point in life. Enjoy the process, enjoy it. That way, when you start and you have the ability to start, getting nicer things or enjoying nicer experiences, you savor it. You appreciate it because you appreciated the little things first. And you weren't hung up on trying to escalate everything so fast because honestly, I think we're in a world where everything's in a nanosecond. 60 seconds. How much can I cram in? Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I do this? No, no. No matter who I look at online, I will never be them. I will never be. The only thing I can be is the best version of myself possible. That is it. That is all. Living in the moment that I'm in. I don't care about what this person's doing, why she has that, why he has that. It doesn't matter. All that matters is I am okay with where I am sitting at this moment in time. Whatever I pick up, whatever I like, whatever I do is enough for me. Social media has been an interesting journey because when I started this, I was really gung ho about it's a bag, it's this, it's a reveal, it's this. And I like those videos. I do. But after a while, fashion is great. Luxury is great, but there's more to life than just living in a look or lugging around the latest and greatest. For my evolution, I'm okay with separation from that. It's cool and I like it and I still do it, but it's not the primary thing that's driving the bus these days in my life. I think I'm more about wanting to share with you guys my perspective on how you move and navigate through this life and not get all consumed with these things. I had a person ask me a question about how I handle my bags, and I love her question, and shout out to her because I'm gonna leave her name here. I loved her question, and I think it was about a Prada backpack, something that I was talking about, a vintage backpack Prada that I have, and I'll post the video here in case you want to reference back. But she left this comment, and I really appreciate it. She's like, I gave you a thumbs up on your video. She's like, but at the end, when you dropped your bag, it gives me the impression that you have these beautiful things, but you're a little rough in how you handle your things. And my response back to her was simply, I love the things that I have, and yes, they're beautiful things, but in the end, I'm more concerned about my interactions with the people, the viewers who watch my videos and how I engage back and forth. That's more important to me than the bag. I can't stress enough that the engagement that I have with you guys to me is everything. The bags, yeah, they come and go, just like everything else. Cars come and go, money's come and go, things come and go. But you guys are what matter. You are what make my channel, and that is why that is more important to me than how I treat one of my bags. You guys know how I roll. I don't care about a bag. I don't baby a bag. I don't have time for all of that. That's why I prefer things that are already broken in, things that are already pre-loved and have battle scars to show, because all I'm doing is moving on to the next stages in its life and my life, and together we can move forward comfortably without me having to coddle. I just don't have that kind of time. But that's the type of engagement that I'm looking for on my channel. My things are just that. They're things. I don't define myself through the things that I have. They're there to serve a purpose, and how I utilize them is how they have to respond based upon the fact that it's not about it being a certain thing. I don't have closet trophies. A lot of my things have wear and tear to them, and I don't mind that. But the bigger picture I'm saying here to you guys is it's all about you in the journey. It's all about taking your time and getting to the point where you can pick up things ultimately, if that's what you choose to do, travel if that's what you choose to do, but don't make a race out of this, and don't make it one of a comparison contrast based upon where you sit and somebody else sits, because you don't know the journey that it took to get there. Enjoy your life, do the things that you love, but make you the priority first. Make sure you have the ability to take care of you so that you can get to the point in your life where the things that you want to do are truly because they are what you choose to do, and it's not driven by other things that are pulling you in the direction of making it because you have to do it. So, you guys, let me know in the comments below your thoughts about what I touched on. You 20s and 30 somethings, let me know your thoughts about that. Do you do comparisons? Do you care about where you sit, or are you just on your own journeys? Those of you who are a little bit older, let me know where you sit and what your journey was like. We all go through highs and lows, and we pitfall and we have to climb out. But in the end, our journeys are truly indicative of who we are and the individual path that we each are on to get to where we want to go. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by this week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you do not want to miss out on anything that I post. I promise you, I am getting through this process, because when I get through this, we are going to sit down and we are going to talk. We are going to talk. Like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead, check out my closet on Poshmark. If there's anything there you're interested in, let me know. You can DM me or send me a message. Follow me on Instagram. I am the Catwalks Concrete on IG. You guys, thank you so much for stopping by this week. Be safe. See you all in the next video. Mwah. Bye for now.